guys, and a big welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well. So today's video is going to be about what shouldn't you say to people with anxiety. Now I've picked the 5 most common things that I've done my research about that people find the most annoying / irritating when asked about the anxiety. Right, so let's get into the video. Number 1, why are you anxious, or what you got to worry about? I mean, I've had this one before. And I suppose if I don't really understand anxiety, the illness or disease or whatever you like to call it, I suppose it's hard to give an answer for, isn't it? You know, why do people break their arm, you know? It's just a bit odd. I mean, the best way I relate it to is if people ask, you know, what you got to worry about or why you're worrying, it's a bit like, the analogy I would give to you is like going swimming and you don't want to get wet, you know? It's a bit, well, it's a bit hard to explain, isn't it? Number 2, you know, when people ask you, I know what you're going through, or, you know, I can relate to you. Do you though? Do you really? I'm not sure you do you? I mean, sure, I expect people have been anxious before, you know, perhaps it's a job interview or a driving lesson or something like that. But I think suffering from anxiety and being anxious, you know, for an interview or something like that is 2 completely different things. And I suppose you only really know like what someone's going through if you've actually been through it yourself. Like, even if it's not long term, you know, if it's been debilitating to you, you know, then yes, you do know. But other than that, you know, I will keep your opinions about yourself. Number 3. Now, again, I've had this thing before, you know, everything will be alright. I mean, and I'm sure it will be, but, you know, to people with anxiety or people who are anxious or panicking, having a panic attack or whatever, in that moment in time and, you know, what they're getting anxious about going to, everything won't be alright, you know, everything that would go wrong will go wrong in their mind at the time. So, I get people say that to sort of calm you down or whatever, but, you know, it doesn't really work, does it? Number 4, you got to push through it, you know, keep going, just stick it out. And I had this one probably about 18 months ago, 2 years ago, when I first went for treatment. And you know, you can say that all you want, but it doesn't really relate, does it? Because you normally avoid the things that are going to make you anxious, or you just go in there, get out, and so you don't really let the anxiety build up. Again, I'm not really sure that works really. You know, you got to sort of speak about it and get into the root of it before you can do that. And number 5 is, what have you got to be anxious about? You know, I suppose that's just a naive question and a bit stupidity of people asking you that, I suppose. My response to that would be, what haven't I got to be anxious about? Now, I know it's a bit of a quirky comment to respond, but, you know, if people are going to be, you know, bigots or naive to that, they deserve that sort of response back, I think, you know, just blunt and to the point. Anyway, that's my video this week. I've got some videos lined up for next week that I've already got filmed, so keep your eye out for that. And as always, if you're new around here, please like and subscribe. And if you've been here since day 1, I appreciate your support, and also give me a big thumbs up. And follow me on my social media. As always, I'll give my links below. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next week.